as a back office provider, when I'm a company, whether I'm a startup, whether I'm a company that's looking to maximize my current back office, or maybe I'm looking for a different back office, what are some of the key things that drive success of a company connecting and maximizing their back office? And I'll say this, we work with so many great back office providers. The industry has some amazing companies, and we've integrated with, over 16 different back ends, and then also company owned. And so there's lots of options, but really, what is it that a company can do to take the most advantage of their back office to lead to success in your experience? Because you've got 2 decades of experience of seeing it firsthand, companies that do it well and some that don't.
Yeah, and that's a great question. I think really, I guess the first thing that a client needs to do is understand their back office provider, their capabilities, what they can and cannot do. Let me just take a few moments and describe a couple different categories of providers, because not all providers are created equal. They're all a little bit different. They all have their strengths and weaknesses, like any solution. I want to break it into 2 different tiers. There's a tier 1 provider and a tier 2 provider. Let me just bear with me for a minute. A tier 1 provider is a back office provider who offers a technology that's built on a proven platform, right? It includes the support services. I can't overemphasize the importance of support services to be able to parallel your software, because your software, it may be a snapshot in time, but the support service is what gets you there, which grows you over the course of time. And they're able to keep pace with the growth of your business. If you're looking at tier 1 providers, some of the attributes would be a tier 1 provider is extremely scalable. Their software is very flexible. They provide high levels of automation. Again, automation is so key in terms of cost effectiveness for a company. You want to be able to make sure that their automation ability is very high, and also it's configurable. Can you configure the platform to meet your specific business rules and requirements? Typically, your risk of having to experience what I call the heartburn of a data migration or to a more scalable solution. So if you have more of a tier 2 solution, I'll talk about in a minute, where you're coming to the end of its life or its capability, companies may have to make that crucial decision, that hard decision of upgrading to a more scalable platform like a tier 1, which is very, very dangerous. In fact,
right?
Yeah, I like to liken it to, a heart surgeon trying to perform heart surgery while the patient is running.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous. It's very, very costly and extremely risky. I've actually seen in my 20 years business, companies go out of business trying to do data migration because they didn't have the sustainability to be able to get through that transition period, which you're going to lose business, you're going to lose momentum. I'm just going to call it like it is. But when you get back on that new platform, then you can build back and be able to go to that next level of business growth.
No, and I think that's the key part, right? And I think knowing, like I said, there's many providers, and there's great tier 2 providers, great tier 1 providers, and kind of knowing the fit and then maximizing that.